G3 can cut like acrylics other than the transparent one. So if you are processing like a colored acrylic, transparent acrylic, you will need to give it a coat to paint it before you engrave or cut it with a diode laser with a G3. But if you want to engrave like or cut directly on a transparent acrylic, you will need a silk laser. So the difference between silk laser and diode laser is that the silk laser, from the size, in terms of size, is actually bigger than a diode laser because they are different in the cooling system. The silk laser, they actually most frequently they will require water cooling system. So they will have like entire the whole system, a whole built-in water cooling system inside the silk laser machine. That will lead to a relatively large size of silk laser. But for diode laser, they are usually like an air cooling system, and also the fiber laser, they are also air cooling system. And we can build this machine very compact because of its feature. But yeah, they are actually a bit different in the laser source and their like engraving and cutting features. Yes, we can position like G2 using some like a framing position technique just as G2. All right, you can see it's already very deep for the deep engraving. And now we're gonna give it a little bit more time to do the to show you the function of the rotary. So we already like put the rotary on the workbench right now, and we're gonna engrave a very large curve. I'm gonna raise it a bit higher to the camera seat. All right. Let's focus over here. Zoom out a bit and start. And wear the safety glasses because we are doing it without the safety cover off. You can not only like engrave on cuts, you can also engrave on balls. I will show you later about some like results we have completed using this 4-in-1 rotary. So we have lots of like parts for this rotary, so you can assemble it to like any form you prefer, and to fix it any items you want, including some like irregular shape items. Let's check over here for this sample over here. Yes, you can see the mark. And this is something like our like traditional rotary will not very easy to do so, but with this 4-in-1 rotary, you can do it easily. We have some like clouds. You can assemble it to the chunk and then to fix it these balls and to engrave it and rotate it. We also have this one. It's very long, like irregular shape item. With this black coat, or normally it's made of like wood, you can engrave any materials on it. Any patterns on it also. This is very clear mark. Okay. This one is made of metal. Okay. So the cup is actually almost finished. Remember today's perks? Check out our website for the pay 50 and save 200 activity, and pay the $50 right now. You can enjoy not only the $200 coupon, you can also enjoy the extra perks like the $200 material package and the $349 for your one rotary. So if you pay the $50 right now or later in today, you will get all of these perks. After we launch the new activity, you will no longer enjoy the $200 coupon. So this is your last chance actually now to grab the best deal. If you are watching the replay later today, you also got a chance to enjoy all these perks. So don't worry, we know the time difference. Okay, so I think the deep engraving is almost done. Let's check back over here. Okay, let's check. Okay, let's stop from here and we'll give it a clean process to make it more shiny. So this is something you can learn to give it a relatively like small power and to repeat the whole process, and therefore it will remove the dust and the black coat when you are doing the deep engraving or 3D engraving. So you can see it's become like it's removed the black cover and become its original cover again. So the second time we'll make it even more bright. Okay, I think it's almost finished over here. Let's take, let's check out the results and to grab it using some tools because it will be very hard if you are processing it for a long time. The metal has very good heat induction, so you have to be very careful when you are doing cutting or engraving metal for a long time. Don't touch it with your bare hand. Okay, it's already very deep. I think around zero 0.5 millimeter. If you take it longer, you will have a more obvious result. And let's check the cups over here is also finished. Okay. Is it clear? The working size of G3 is actually larger than the G2, so you can engrave uh, this whole area at one time. So this very okay. You can see it's actually totally remove the code and to have this color here is the same as the one over here. So it's removed the white code totally. It's very beautiful. Take it over here. And next thing we're gonna try is we're gonna try something most of you very care about, which is called the batch processing. It's also a very good feature. And before that, we're also gonna do something like cutting metal. Yeah, we're gonna do some cutting metal first before showing. We'll put the batch processing at last because we're gonna also show you some a software interface during the batch processing. So let's try the metal cutting first.好好，这个我可以那个啥，不要了。我说这个要挪过去吗？Okay, let's see. Let's see. We're gonna engrave a very easy pattern over here and then cut a circle. While we are cutting the metal, we're gonna do the lucky draw game to select the winner of the G3 machine, the first winner actually. Okay, and right now Okay, and right now we're gonna do is our lucky draw games. 抽奖。你抽。And we're gonna arrange the list right now. We still have some people joining this activity. So if you haven't enrolled in this round of lucky draw games, you can still complete all the steps like enter into your email address and join our Facebook group. And we still have 2 winners to be reviewed in later lucky draw games after this live stream. Yeah. So now we have the lucky wheel games, and now let's just get ready for it. I will count like 3, 2, 1. Let's roll it. Okay, and congratulations. Please contact us within 7 working days. And Peter, congratulations. You are our first winner of the G3 machine. Okay. So we start over again for a new cutting project, and let's check like more color ingredient samples over here. So make sure to check our activity, and they actually like a very good price right now. It's only valid today. So after today, the live stream day today, the activity will be gone. You will no longer enjoy the $200 off. But we will have like new activities for the pay 50 and save 200, but it will be not as good as the activity we are doing right now. So if you check our website, it's actually not mentioning this $200 material package and the free 4-in-1 rotary. So this is what we call the Livestream Perks. Only if you watch the live stream, you will know the perks. And if you already paid the $50 deposit and join this activity before this live stream, you will also get the material package and the 4-in-1 rotary. So don't worry about that. Okay, I see the cutting edge is actually quite clean. We're doing a sunflower on it, and you can actually engrave it on brass points. We are doing it on a plate because we want to cut it out from the plate, from the metal sheet. And over here, you can see the price. The price is over here. Okay, you can see the price over here. The price from the G2 20 watt to the G2 60 watt. You can see like we got different versions, including the fiber laser version and the MOPA laser version. The fiber laser version is equipped with 20-watt diode laser, while the MOPA laser version is equipped with 40-watt diode laser version. So depending on your needs, you can choose if you want to pursue like a vibrant and a reproducible color, you can choose the MOPA laser because they will give you the result you want and they give you like consistent and more vibrant colors compared with the normal fiber laser version. And if you want to cut wood and cut very thick wood allowed, you can also check the MOPA laser version because the 40-watt diode laser is twice as the power of like 20 watt. It will give you a very good clean cut compared with the 20 watt. So the price we are offering here is the super early price for our Kickstarter. We haven't started Kickstarter already, but this is our this will be our Kickstarter price. So if you join our activity, of course, the price will be like will have to be deducted from $200 coupon. And we have some like already cutted metal samples here. You can check. This is about like this is about like 2 millimeter. You can see the details, and we're gonna show you the thickness. I think this is something you never seen. This is some sample we made ourselves. This is about 2 millimeter. Very, you can judge from your eye and the details of engraving. It will make a great pattern or any like decorations. So instead of like the 4-in-1 rotary, we also have a rotary. We also have a accessory, a new upgrade accessory called the conveyor. So this conveyor is about 1 meter long. So you can spread the items like randomly on this conveyor, and our upgraded software will just align the patterns to the items, the workpieces you placed on the conveyor. The whole system is like supported by the intelligent, the smart camera, which is built in by G3. So this is also a very good new feature that G3 has developed. So with G2 and the other models, you have to like position the workpiece and the patterns with your eye, but you can now position the software can help you to position the items and the pattern and align the patterns to the items you want to engrave actually. So another like time saving technique and features. Okay. If you put into more time, you can actually cut like bigger materials using the fiber laser or the MOPA laser or the diode laser. A bit longer because you want it a clean cut. You want it a to cut a relatively like large area. Instead, in addition to great performance about on color, MOPA laser can also create very like sharp marks on plastic. So if you are thinking about why we would choose MOPA laser upon a normal fiber laser, this is something you can consider. So if you want to do 3D printing, if you want to engrave on your PIV materials on like plastic materials, I think the MOPA version will perform better, but normal fiber laser will also do, like something you can. Okay. Now let's try doing something. Okay, I think we're gonna stop the price here, and I'm gonna remove it. Gonna remove it. Okay, it's fall off directly. It takes about like 20 to uh, 15 minutes around. It's a little bit hard because, but we didn't like make it too long, so it's not that hard. The patterns and the edges. If you want to save time, you can actually wait less time and give it a little like manual like forward effort to separate the metal pieces from the metal plates. So very good clean cut, and you can actually achieve like much cheaper like this one. This necklace pattern we have shown before. This is actually about 2 millimeter thick. If you take like a longer time, you're gonna achieve the a result like this. But you will need some like polish if, on the edges. Okay. And some some samples more like copy engraving samples you could see over here. So this cup is the interface is stainless steel. So if you do it using a high power enough or using like multiple passes, you can create actually color engraving effect on this cup. First to remove the layer, and then you can create the color engraving on the stainless steel inside the layer. So just like this one. So this one is actually have a bit like color reflecting when you rotate it. I don't know if you could see it in the camera, but in my eye, it's very obvious. Right. Mm-hmm. Well, it will have some colors like this and like the projects we have made before on this live stream like this. Very strong colors. Oh, yeah. And for the conveyor, you can not only like engrave like some batch processing small items, you can also like process long format materials. This is a black acrylic, so you can actually engrave a 1 meter long acrylic on this conveyor. So it will just like engrave and move forward at the same time. So this is very like cute. This is about like half meter, I think. And you can also combine color engraving with metal cutting together. So this is what we cut. So normally we will cut like brass. It can also cut like stainless steel. So after you have doing some color engraving, you can also cut it out, cut the frame and the inside details out, making it a very beautiful butterfly. We have like more batch processing project over here to show you. So this is actually a bit wide of a picture. So we use the technique like to separate this picture in multiple parts and to engrave the each one separately and then combine them together in a wood frame. So this is something you could do. And now we're gonna try some. We're gonna just try some like batch processing technique. We have like spread some like caps on the conveyor. And actually, you're gonna see the software. Yeah, software in the camera it identifies the caps. And, and we'll just align this part into it, and we're gonna show its process right now. We're gonna start the process right now, and we'll identify the caps and can just like move forward and identify another one and just engrave on it. Okay, this is the final one.人数到150了吗？到150了吗？加吗？加吗 ？Okay. From here, show you the result here. Is you are using like a bit like high power, so I think for this material we suggest using a very small power. Because this metal is very soft. Okay, if you have any questions, you can drop in the comments right now, and would like to answer your questions. The software we are using is our Dual Laser, and we are also working on the compatible with like Livestream. We are also thinking about adding more features in Livestream to like integrate our new functions and make your workflow more easily and more smooth. We have picture to the rotary. It would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice for a for like early buyers. So the total price you are actually saving tonight is you can think about the $200 coupon and the 300 400 $349 rotary and $200 material package. So add up all total will be about like $750. You are actually saving $750 upon the Kickstarter price. So if you are thinking about the Kickstarter process together, it will be like up to $1,650. So this is the total price, the total like discount you will be enjoying, the perks you're gonna be enjoying. So right now we're gonna do a long format engraving. We have like placed the black acrylic on it, and we're gonna show you how the conveyor gonna move and engrave at the same time. This is something like a 1 millimeter acrylic would look like. I will like back out a little bit so you can see the full. You can see the full length. It's actually like 1 millimeter long. Really long, I mean. Right. So Even if you are doing like a long format engraving using the conveyor, you won't miss the detail. So it's still very precise and very detailed engravings, same as you are doing some normal engravings without the conveyor. So it's starting like engraving right now. And before we end today's live stream, and make sure to check out the activity, the P50 and SIG200 activity on our website, and you will be enjoying the bonus stroke I have mentioned before. Okay. So we made a series like brush coins for today using our G3 machine. You could see like this shiny effect. You can also create some like color effects. This is something like I like very most. Something like so. It's starting precisely the long format acrylic. It's moving actually, even if you don't see it very obvious moving, because it have to like be compatible with the engraving speed. And this time we're using the shining base, the shining side for engraving instead of the matte side. If you have any questions, drop your questions and say hello in our comment zone. This machine can cut acrylic, and we did not, we haven't cut acrylic because we are, we want to show you some engraving abilities, but it can cut through acrylic. as I have mentioned, but not transparent acrylic, just colored acrylic.我刚说了，刚说了。So, one thing you have to pay attention is that even if you are not sure about whether to buy in G3 right now, you can still buy the 4-in-1 rotary for your G2 because the 4-in-1 rotary it can be used on both like G2 and the G3 series. We have some customers already like order the G3 rotary, so you can buy it, use it on your G2 also if you haven't like get your G3 machine. Okay, and now it's finished. It's just a simple pattern over here. But you can make it longer. We just show you the actually it can like even though the working area is about 175 millimeter by 175 millimeter, you can actually go 1 meter long length because of this accessory. And the price of this machine we reviewed does not include accessories, and it's the price of the machine standalone with this, of course, with the certificate cover and the duct fan. And also, if you want to buy the accessories, you are interested in the price of the accessory, we're going to review it later on our website. So make sure to check our website after this live stream, later today or tomorrow. So I think this is all for today's live stream. So for the lucky winner, make sure to email us within 7 working days or contact us via Facebook or email. Anything you can reach out to us and claim your G3 machine. Also, pay attention to our pay 50 and save 200 activity and grab the best deal of the whole launch activity. So this is all for today, and if you have any questions and you have any concerns, you can email us or you can just drop us a question on our website, and we are happy to solve your question. So next, I will show you more functions for our next live stream. There will be the final launch live stream actually when our Kickstarter activity starts. So this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream and the live demos we have shown you. And see you next time. Bye bye for now.
Effortless laser switch with precise pulse width and full setting control. Vibrant color engraving on stainless steel. Thanks to advanced MOPA pulse control. Deep black marking on alumina. Excelling at creating rich, high-contrast black engravings with sharp detail on anodized aluminum. G3 delivers clean engravings on nearly every material. Wood, fabric, metal, plastic, leather, from flat to bold. Deep 3D embossing on rock slate. 3D embossing brass coin. Powerful blue laser cutting, up to 20 millimeters wood. Fiber laser up to 2 millimeters metal cutting. The most versatile, powerful, and affordable for small businesses and hobbyists. HD full-color fisheye camera, visual positioning, and AI identifying engraving. Efficient batch processing. Enhance your business's production potential. Designed for serial production, the G3's conveyor belt automates your workflow with precise, automatic feeding, perfect for saving time while maintaining quality. G3's conveyor handles projects up to 40 inches, perfect for large plates, panels, and tags with no repositioning needed. Fully enclosed safety shield. Autofocus, one click makes production smoother.